and welcome to Wireman's Whimsy. I'm Lorraine, and today I would really like to introduce you to the Around the Bend bundle. So it's the Around the Bend stamp set and the Around the Bend dies. So these are all the stamps and how they end up stamping out. So we've got You Are a Blessing. I'm just so happy for you. Just want to say thanks and hello there. And then we have the dies. We've got lots of floral and leaf and heart kind of ideas here, flower centers as well. These little ones would be absolutely fabulous on adhesive backed paper so that you can just stick them down. This one is really neat. This for an edge element, just a little bit of oomph on a card, and we've got the corner element, and then we've got a larger corner with the leaves on it, and we've got a scalloped kind of swoop, and the scalloped swoop goes with this piece really nicely here. You could do this on a curve, and does it go with this one? No, not so much, but it should then go with this one here. Nope, maybe it does go with this one. Let's try this and see what happens. Yes, it is this one here. That's what I thought. So if you wanted to, you could stamp on your cardstock. Even if you think about doing a series, like almost like a rainbow, and then you can use the die to cut it out. So then you've got your rainbows like this. So really, really versatile set. I'm really looking forward to using it. It's on page 35 of the mini catalog, and there's a couple of ideas here that that they've got out there. I wanted to show you a couple of cards that I have made with the set. I won't hold you in suspense and do a separate video on them. We've got this one. I used the Awash in Beauty Designer Series paper for the background and for this piece in here, and for the leaves and the flowers. So I used the Rich Razzleberry with this die here to do this piece. And I also used this die to do the blue background. Then I just went and trimmed all of the leaves off, so I have that round piece. And then I used this one to cut a corner into the basic white. Then I put everything together, and I did end up having to trim it up just a little bit because I hadn't been completely square when I put the dies on the paper. And then I used the Greeting You Are a Blessing, and I cut it out with the stitched rectangle so that it matches the stitch lines here. And I like how we've got the stitch lines on the Rich Razzleberry piece and then the stitch lines, because I cut off and then dropped it down a bit. So we got double stitch line there, and then we have stitch lines here as well. And then these are pieces that I cut out using the dies from the Awash in Beauty set. So that's one card that I made with that. And then here's another one. Here's using that, the swoop stamp along with the scalloped edge. So I stamped the swoop in polished pink, and then I used the die to cut it out, and I ran it through the quatrefoil tile embossing folder, and then I used the stamp and then a small stitch rectangle die, and I used the why can't I think of the color for it? Pear Pizzazz. I use it all the time. So Pear Pizzazz, and I made it adhesive. I put it on the adhesive backing and cut using this die and this die, 3 of each, just to put it around. You could add some flowers if you wanted to. You could cut this one out and then do a center for it. Just pop it on each side, or just on the one side if you want. And again, the paper is from the Awash in Beauty Designer Series paper. So that is a couple of card ideas. And again, the bundle is on page 35 of the mini catalog, and that's your Around the Bend stamp set, and then all the dies. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have fun with your set.